beat. Tarzan.
Not forget to click that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you know when the next video is up. Do like and do drop a comment, so I'm really excited for this video.
Bruh.
Let's go back 20 years back on the 13th of December when I was born. Hi!
Hello.
Mama, who?
This is the problem. Some of us are not used to these things, people. We just do it for the looks, but yeah, natural is who we are.
We're good. Don't worry. We got this.
We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright.
That's why I'm here.
Ah, thank you, my baby.
So let's dive back into 20 years ago. Well, I'd say initially when I was conceived, but that sounds rather strange.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to tell you more about like how you received like backlash. How was the whole experience for you?
Okay, so yeah, me 20 years ago, I was 16 years old. Okay? Yeah, 16 years old, in grade 11. Sitting on standard 1 at the time. Standard 9.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, found out I was pregnant by your dad. Thank goodness he's still here. He stayed around. Baby, love you, my sweetie, for sticking it out and doing what's right. So found out I was pregnant by your father, and yeah, the first thing on my mind, I was very popular. Doing drama race, the captain of
I'm sorry to cut you off. It's where I got it from.
I got it.
It's where I got it from.
I got it from my mama.
You.
Got it from my mama.
You. It's where I got it from. So
Yes. So
yeah.
I was the captain, drama race captain for 4 years. As the lead. So I found out I was pregnant. The first thing on my mind was like, sure, the humiliation and the embarrassment.
Yeah, because you're also a genius. So
Exactly, I was also a genius.
Not was, it still is. Yeah.
私は天才なのだよ
Like so yeah, I think a lot of fear in terms of what are people going to say. Oh, she fell from grace, who does she think she is? Already there were talks and say, hey, we are just because I was good at my sport and
Yes.
Other people couldn't do it.
And you acknowledged it, and I think a lot of people they feel very intimidated by the fact you see you are good at something, you're good at it. You are acting accordingly.
Exactly.
So it's a problem.
Yes,
Very.
it was, and unfortunately for me and unfortunately for others, I embraced that. That is who I am. I am confident by nature. Mind you, I'm a Gemini, so yes, 2 brains. I change my mind ever so often, and the confidence level is too high. And then you have these talents. It was But I was on what do they call it? What do you guys call it when you say you're on steroids?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Or something.
Cloud nine.
Yes.
Steroids, no, mama.
Just to come back to the point, I had to come to terms with the fact that I was pregnant. I was not prepared to get rid of the baby. So what I had to do, obviously, I was scared of telling my mom. So one of my teachers, who was part of the drama rates team, actually started seeing me change.
Yeah.
They started seeing my body change and whatnot. And one afternoon after practice, she asked me to go past her house, which I did. Mrs. Nguch, I love you.
I still love you.
Which I did, and when I got there, she asked me, and when she asked me, I couldn't even answer her. Tears just fell, because that was like confirmation. I would see, you know what, this has happened, and now that she knows, or people can see it, the talks are going to start.
Yeah,
you
like
know.
it's here, it's real. It's
Exactly.
happening.
And I guess not knowing, do I have to drop out of school? What do I have to do? You know, that confusion also came into effect. So, other than that, well, she went and told my mom. My mom asked me, tears.
And I can imagine, because like guys, Gogo, my mom's mom, she's intimidated like your too. So
Okay. All right.
You need to go.
not like physically or anything, but
She's very strict.
she's very strict. She's a
And
woman
stern.
of order and like
You know what you want.
you know. And I think you actually got that from her because you are very strict as well. But I think, you know, since you had like my siblings, you're actually like, oh, no, yeah.
Turning
But then
down.
now I feel like I'm the one that got all the heat. And then with them, she's like, oh, my babies. I'm like, oh, come on.
But I'm here. Oh my God. You are such a mama's baby. You just don't want to admit it. Okay?
No, I am. But all I'm saying is, they're getting it easier. But I guess that's how it works. Like in my first born village.
Experience or lack thereof.
Yeah.
So back to the pregnancy piece. So they found out I had already told your dad. And guess what he did? Your dad, when I told him that I was pregnant, or I actually said I missed my period. That's what I said. He was all fine. Oh, babe, it's gonna be okay. Oh, tears, huggy. I was Tandasami. He's 18, I'm 16. I don't know what we're gonna do. We're not working. We are both in school. Babe, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be okay. Alright, fine. Went home. Days later, oh, the person doesn't pitch. Remember, they didn't have a cell phone at the time. Hey, or we didn't have cell phones, we couldn't afford them.
Yeah.
Guy doesn't teach at my house, doesn't do anything, doesn't check me. I'm like, what?
What? What the fuck?
This guy is so balagile, and I'm on my own in this thing. What's happening? I stay for it.
So uhambile and then wabuye.
No, he stopped coming to my checker. It's called we called checker.
Okay.
Yeah, when you come see me in Zambama or whatever time, today I'll be waiting. Yes, ngenkathi mawufika lapha ngaphandle ushaya iplate. Le plate yethu ngive ukuthi nguwe. Alright, sharp. He doesn't come to check on me. I stay for a few days. After a few days, I'm like, okay, I'm going to his house to check. I go to his house. They tell me he's in Swaziland.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Dude ran. Huh? In Swaziland, Ganjan. We just spoke last week, and this week he's in Swaziland. Anyway, I went back home. Started thinking now, Lucy, oh, okay, being the Gemini that I am, it's like, okay, survival mode.
Yeah.
Dude ran off. He's in Swaziland. I don't know whether he's coming back or not. I'm here. I need to face the music. So we started having talks with my mom. My mom was like, listen, I'm the mom here, and you are a child, and you will do as such. You're gonna carry this baby full term. You're gonna have this baby, and when you're done having this baby, you and I are gonna talk.
Yeah.
Because I expect you to go back to the same sporting codes or activities that you used to do. Sure, guys, I was doing a lot of things. Speech contests, debates, athletics, you name it. I was there. I was there.
She's low-key flexing.
I was there.
She's low-key
marathon,
flexing.
10Ks, 21.1, that was me. Short distance, 100 meters, 200, that was me. Hey? So she was like, you're going back to all those sporting activities. Oh, and I was a secretary of the debating team. So, yeah.
Didn't know that.
So, that was me, and I decided, okay, let me focus. Unfortunately, I think I was more worried about what people are going to say, especially being pregnant. It was taboo for Banabeskolo to go to school pregnant. It wasn't, there was no law that was passed because when you're pregnant, you can actually go to school. So I dropped out.
Okay.
So after dropping out, luckily that whole period was towards the end of the year.
So were you able to like write?
No, I wasn't. I wasn't able to write exams at grade 11.
Mm-hmm.
So in October, my mom took me away to my aunt's place, Kanyamazane Eligazi, to stay there in preparation for the birth of the baby, because I'm gonna have the baby at Nelspruit Medical Clinic. Thank goodness for mom's medical aid. So that period came, I gave birth, you came back, you were born. The best day of my life, babe. Like my experience with you, as much as I dropped out and whatnot, but the moment I started realizing and embracing that I'm going to have this baby, and the moment that you start feeling the baby move, it kicks, it does what? You bond.
Yeah.
There's this bonding that I cannot explain. It's a natural thing. So that happened, and when you came, I was like overjoyed. But I must say, in between, my husband, my now husband, boyfriend at the time, did come back from Swaziland.
Thank you, Jesus!
Hey, let me get that out there. He did come back from Swaziland, and he did admit to Bega Tugile.
Yeah.
So he was
I can
like,
only imagine.
run away. But that's not gonna help because you can't stay there forever. I need to come back. But then, yeah, gave birth to you, came back home, and then the difficult part started. You're a teenager yourself, you know nothing about taking care of a child.
Yeah.
You have to make sure now you are studying, be in your right mind. Mind you, I gave birth to you in December. January, my mom was like, back to school, girl, back to school. No sitting at home, I'm raising a child for this year. It was back to school. So I had to learn to take care of you. Had to learn how to feed you, how to breastfeed you.
The whole lack of experience now is a corner.
And the fears, yes. Ngala, and Matswele aga, like Matswele.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ichichi went down, guys. Like Ichichi went down, and that was over.
But you still have nice boobs.
Thank you. Hey, isn't that oversharing?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Mom has great boobs.
What? What the fuck?
So that went south, and yeah, here are the benefits. But yeah, I had to learn how to breastfeed you. My mom was there obviously to guide me. Also, lots of reminders. I'd forget that you have to eat. Like the baby must be fed every 3 hours, and you need to check the nappy. When the baby's crying, it's not all the time with ulambile. Sometimes it's a wet nappy. Sometimes the baby's not well. Things like that. I had to learn all of that. And over and above that, got used to that. But the most difficult part I had was the washing. Listen, when you have a small child, now you want to keep them neat and clean. You don't want people coming to your home and then they find a baby dirty.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to be holding a dirty baby. Come on, hey, please. Those babies better wear clean clothes, and they must be clean. A baby with snot and all these things, no.
Yeah, that cousin.
Yeah, who never slap. You don't need my wipes here. So my mom refused to buy disposable nappies.
Yeah.
She was like, girl, you ain't working. Baby daddy agasebendi. So we are buying a black label. Remember those nappies? Quality.
No.
Yeah, that was Black Label. It's called Black Label.
I don't think my viewers are of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll put my hair to Black Label. But if you do, shout out to you, bruh. Hey, shout out to you.
So maybe I can try to explain. A white, yeah, when in material was lab, that white material, but a square one with a label left black. It had a name written Black Label. That was the name brand. Those were quality nappies. Yeah, ngawawasha ugqokise bantwana child after child quality. How you had to wash them? We are soaking mandi. Whether uqhamile or moshile. Nasekufika isikhathi sekulungisa uyawarinsa, rinse the poo out. Ufake ilokhuza kulenye ilibhafu. Rinse the poo, rinse the wig, uwakhiphe uwafake kulamanye manje. Sunlight green bar. Yeah, y'all know this one.
Also works for great skin.
Washigish. Best way nega on the washing line. Leave it there for some time, maybe half an hour, sometimes longer, lazy me. But thereafter, before they dry out, you take them back into the clean water and with soap, and you wash. It used to remove the stains. Baby poo can stain the nappies, yellowish, greenish, whatever color. So I used to wash. After washing, hang them. My mom wanted to see the nappies in line, in order, in a sequence, with no poo marks. White on the line. Yo, I had scars here for many years. The scars started recovering. I was even here in Gauteng when they started recovering. It was so bad, but I survived. Yeah, and that was basically it, raising you, babe. But I think the challenge mostly also was education and raising a baby. Firstly, education and raising a baby, because I had to study, have time to study, have time to continue doing the sporting activities I used to do, because my mom sent me back to the same school. Face your problems, don't run away. Went back to the same school, went back to the same sporting codes, took back my captain hat. Yeah, boy. Excuse me. Yes. And just balancing that, because after school I had to attend practice. From there, go home. Going home, you need to cook. I must still nurture you as my baby and still do my house chores. That's what I need to do. Yeah.
Really, nigga?
Sorry for cutting you short, Mama, but our time for today is actually up. So don't forget to tune in next week, same time, same place. And then we're going to be talking about, it's actually going to be a part 2, it's going to be kind of like a sequel to today's video. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to my channel. I'm so grateful that you guys tuned in. Until we meet again, with love from me and my mom. Yeah. Thank you for doing this. Bye.